companies spent the last 2 years telling their employees, AI is coming. Adapt or you're out. They cut teams, slashed headcounts, sold the whole thing to investors as the smart move. And then the bill arrived. And some of these companies are quietly freaking out because nobody told them how expensive the future was going to be. Today we're talking about something the mainstream tech news isn't covering loudly enough: the AI cost crisis that's starting to hit corporations across America. And honestly, the numbers are uncomfortable. Let's get into it. Cast your mind back to 2023, 2024. Every earnings call sounded the same. We're integrating AI across our workflows. We're improving efficiency with automation. We're reducing headcount and reinvesting in technology. Investors loved it. Stock prices jumped. Executives got bonuses. And the message to the workforce was crystal clear: AI is cheaper than you. AI doesn't take lunch breaks. AI doesn't ask for a raise. So companies fired people, real people, and replaced them, or tried to, with AI tools. The promise was simple: spend less, produce more, profit. Clean, simple, logical. Except reality had other plans. Reuters is calling it token maxing, and it should be scaring every finance department on the planet. From Amazon to Meta, companies have been aggressively pushing employees to use AI, driving up demand for models and apps. The result? IT budgets that were once predictable are now wildly volatile and nearly impossible to justify. The Wall Street Journal says corporate America is literally starting to ration AI because the bill for massive computing needs is now coming due. Meanwhile, CNBC reported that Meta is planning sweeping layoffs as AI costs continue to mount. The same company that told investors AI would make them leaner and more profitable is now cutting people to pay for the AI itself. And Axios confirmed what a lot of CFOs are privately saying: Microsoft canceled most of its Claude Code licenses over costs. Uber's COO went on record saying AI expenses are getting harder to justify. One consultant told Axios a single client burned through $500 million in 1 month just because nobody put usage limits on their AI licenses. These aren't predictions. These aren't warnings. Every single one of these headlines dropped in the last few months, and together they're telling one very clear story: the bill has arrived. The Wall Street Journal reported something that honestly sounds like satire, but it's not. Some companies are now rationing AI usage. Let that sink in. The technology that was sold as the solution to inefficiency, companies are now putting limits on how much their employees can use it, because it's too expensive to let it run freely. And Forbes reported something even more uncomfortable: companies that aggressively cut staff because of AI are discovering that replacing human workers wasn't as clean as it looked in a PowerPoint presentation. Because when things go wrong, and in business, things always go wrong, AI doesn't take responsibility. AI doesn't pick up the phone with an angry client. AI doesn't use judgment when the situation doesn't fit the script. And surveys are now showing that a significant number of companies have already taken financial losses or operational hits directly tied to their AI deployments. Not from AI failing, technically, from the business reality of running it at scale. Here's the honest answer, and it's not that AI is bad. AI is genuinely powerful. Nobody's arguing that. The problem is that powerful and profitable are not the same thing. Think about it like this. Imagine buying a sports car because someone tells you it'll save you time on your commute. The car is incredible. It's fast. It's impressive. But the fuel costs more than your old car. The maintenance costs more. The insurance costs more. Was the car a bad car? No. Was it the right financial decision? Also no. That's where a lot of companies are right now. They adopted AI during the hype phase, when every tech vendor was promising the moon, without fully calculating the operational cost of running these systems at real scale, every day, across thousands of users. And now the hype phase is ending. The receipts are in. And some of those receipts are very, very uncomfortable. Here's where it gets interesting though. Some of the smarter organizations are landing on a model that, honestly, should have been obvious from the beginning. AI handles the repetitive stuff. Humans handle the decisions. AI speeds up the work. Humans verify it. Humans stay accountable, not AI instead of people. And the companies moving toward this model are actually seeing better results than the ones who tried to go full automation. Because here's what AI still genuinely struggles with, and I say this as someone who uses AI tools every single day. Context, accountability, common sense. The things that don't show up in a benchmark but matter enormously when a real customer is frustrated, or a real decision needs to be made under pressure, or something unexpected happens. Those things, still very much human territory. If you found this useful, subscribe. I cover AI, tech trends, and what's actually happening in the industry every week.
No hype.
Just the real stuff. See you in the next one.